for something with all my CRF peeps out there. When it comes to these oil pumps, the oil pumps, the passages going up to the head, biggest failure in these CRF 100s. I mean the biggest failure. The little hole going up there is minute. Now mine, I have drilled out because I have a super high flow oil pump and I want to get some more oil up there. All right, here's your casing right here. These two little O-rings, let me see if I can get it in camera. These two little O-rings right here, when they heat up so many times, let me see if you can see this. Can you see the flatness in that? See how flat they are? They've grown flat. So what will happen is these things will get hard, and you can tell that one's pretty hard, and it will lose pressure. There's a new OEM O-ring, and it's round. You can feel it upside this. Total difference. Total difference. Cool thing, Takagawa even sends you the drill to drill out for the oil pump and the screws. All right, another thing I want you guys to take notice of. A lot of guys take this, put it on here, they'll put their O-rings on, put it on here, and then put everything together and off they go. Okay, big mistake. What you have to do is you take your new oil pump and you take and fill that sucker with oil, okay? Because those little impellers on the inside there, they're two little gears. I wish I had some, I'd show it to you. Let's see if I got some over here. Nope, don't have any over there. There's two little gears that are inside here, and one gear runs inside the other one, and that's what pumps the oil. If you don't have oil in that to start with, and you start your engine up, it's going to take a little bit before the oil gets there, and it will scour the living hell out of the outside of those little wheels like this inside there, and what will happen is that it'll cause it to lose pressure. So you want as much pressure as possible on these things. You want it to pump as good as possible. So besides from the fact of checking, let's go over this real quick too while we're at it. Oil screen. See if I can't ease that oil screen out right there. Well, let me get over here and get this pair of needle nose. That oil screen, I can't harp enough on that oil screen how important it is to change out. Super, super important. If you don't, it's going to cause you more problems. I'm telling you right now, the single most failing point in these CRF 100s is the oiling system. Now, oil screen, make for darn sure that oil screen is clean. Whatever you do, make sure it's clean, okay? Very, very, very important. All right, number two, doesn't hurt. These things are dirt cheap. You change these seals, doesn't hurt, okay? They will get hard after so many heat cycles like that, and they'll stay squished and hard, and it starts losing pressure in your pump. And when you start losing pressure in that pump, it stops pumping to the head. All of a sudden it drains it dry, and the little well that sits up there, let me see if I can find it over here. Here it is right here. Here's one. See this little basket right here? Honda developed that to hold oil for when you crank up, and it splashes oil, and then the oil pump finally gets the oil up there and refills the reservoir. Well, what happens is when those oil seals get hard and old, this reservoir, it stops pumping the oil up there, and that reservoir will run dry. Next thing you know, you'll burn the living hell out of a piston, you'll burn everything up, and it happens real quick. It's very important, if nothing else, to keep your oil super clean, because that little oil passage right there, just a little piece of anything can get in there, like a gasket or anything. The OEM is way smaller than that. So keeping clean oil in these things, making sure blowing out your passages. I always blow out the passages before I put a new kit together. I always make sure it's real clean. Very important thing to do. And don't forget, guys, don't forget to soak your oil pump in oil before you install it. There you go.